What is up, my fellow citizens? It's Geo here, and congratulations, we passed the 140 million mark. You know, them haters is mad, and we drinking them salted tears. And one more thing, if you guys are wondering where I was doing this at, it wasn't on YouTube live stream. This was on Twitch. Right now, my schedule, I'm gonna start doing probably 6 p.m. Monday through Friday for right now until I go back to work. Then it'll probably be from like 1 o'clock to maybe 3 or something Tuesday through Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me on the Real Geo Get Money on Twitter at Real Geo Get Money, and that is my Twitter. If you guys are want to know when I stream and all that stuff, I usually put that up on there. But on to my thoughts about Star Marine, the long-awaited Star Marine. Did it deliver? Yes, in my opinion, I'm having a blast. I've been having a good time. I've been wanting to wait to get my thoughts on it till I get a good amount of hours in, because a lot of guys just hurry up and rush to hurry up and get the views. Not me. I like to get a good feel for my first-person shooters. So right off the bat, the connection have got better since when I played it on the PTU. On the PTU, it was a lot of disconnecting, a lot of lag spikes. There's still some of that going on now, but it wasn't as bad as it was in the PTU, and I'm very excited when they come back to the office. They'll get some of that stuff, you know, worked out and fixed. There are some bugs in there that are very annoying. One in particular is when you respawn and you shoot your gun, you walk around and you can't shoot it. You have to switch or hold, put in your holster. That is very annoying. It's almost like on Battlefield 1 when you get shot and you get revived, you can't shoot. It's almost exactly like that. And that's probably like the #1 bug on my list that needs to get fixed, because that, like I said, it's annoying. Second, some of the hit detection is a little spotty as of right now. Sometimes it'll take a whole clip. Sometimes it'll take a couple bullets. I mean, there's some times you may see in this gameplay where I'm hitting dudes in the chest and head and they're still not going down. Or if someone has a shotgun, I don't even use the shotgun no more, because that is a very spotty gun right now with this build. When you run up on someone, I mean, you may shoot 5-6 times and these people are still not dead. You'll get lucky one time and pop someone with the shotgun up close, but that's very rarely. So now I just use the SMG, I forgot the name of it, but you guys see the one I'm using right now. That's pretty much all I use until some of these guns get balanced out and some of the networking stuff gets a little more fixed. Even though it is smoother than probably what we ever had, it's probably one of the best builds that they have released to us. I'm getting 60 FPS, 1080p. I'm only on my 970, and my monitor only pushes 1080p. I'm supposed to be upgrading next year, hopefully. But this is the smoothest we ever had the game. It's real smooth. Even in the PTU, we were in a Vanguard filled up, the hoplite, the dropship variant or gunship, whatever you want to call it, and we were flying in space, smooth, just real smooth. And you know, it goes with the Lumberyard engine, all the good stuff with that we're benefiting from, but we'll talk about that later. So we're definitely getting smooth gameplay. The grenades need to get fixed, because I mean, you do this little girly toss and it goes right in front of you. I've never ran away so much from my own grenades in the game, ever. So you get this little toss, it's like, whoop. I'm like, what the hell? So you're running away and you can't see other people's grenades, even though I kind of like it. But in the future, you would think these high-tech armor suits that you have would have some type of indicator where it could catch that or something like that and see it. Like instead of something like a Call of Duty or Battlefield, you get grenade indicators in a World War I game like this. It's just stupid, so you shouldn't be able to see it. In this game, it would actually make sense because everything is so advanced. So the grenade system definitely needs to get fixed. The movement, to me, I'm really liking the movement. It feels real good to me. Some people are like, oh, it's too cottage, too fast. No, I think they found a very good in between, and everyone yells how much they want armor until they play armor. You know, I play armor. I like armor. Sometimes it gets too real to the point where it's not even fun. Like sometimes you're running and the stamina gets in the way. You got these long ass missions. I mean, it's like, come on. But some of the stuff from Armor that I would love to see come in Star Marine is when you get shot in the arm and you don't heal yourself, you're wavering. You're not getting a clean shot. And that's what needs to go on in Star Marine. And I know it's probably coming, so I'm just saying this to say it. Or you need to limp. You need to move slower when you get shot in the leg. That system in Armor needs to get implemented in Star Marine. It'll make it that much better, because right now you just turn red and you're just gonna bleed out. And I just want some effects that happen when you're shooting. You can't get a clear shot. It would make a lot more sense in that aspect. The use of armor, I also want to see that get used. I wish they would have started off first with light armor for everybody. Then we would have worked our way up between the medium, then the heavy, after all of them get balanced out. So I guess they're going to probably balance out the medium armor first. And I don't know if they're going to go towards light or heavy. That's how I would have done it. Because now they're going to get more input on the armor more than ever, because before it was kind of hard because only so many people were getting going to the Korea and doing first-person fights. Now people are always in each other's face, shooting each other, so now we're getting a better feel for the armor and how it works. So I can't wait to see that in system. And I think that's pretty much it. And I already said the weapons, some of those need to get tuned up. They got to fix, the disconnecting and the hit markers, because the hit markers, that's a big thing for me. Getting that just right, and the sound of it. It doesn't sound as like tingy. Well, when I first hear like ting, 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 it sounds a little better. Oh, another thing, the sound. It got this weird distorted crap sound that messes up. I know it's a bug. I know they'll fix it, because CIG's not gonna let that ride. So once that gets fixed, I'll love that, and we could use sound in the game, because sound in the FPS is very crucial. Hearing footsteps and stuff like that, and right now it's kind of all over the place. So when you hear some footsteps, you're like, you don't even know where it's at. I would like a more direct sound where I could see, or hear, I should say, where they're coming at and what direction and all that good stuff. But back to the Lumberyard. I want to start off by reading what Chris left on the forums. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to read it yourself. I want to start off with this so I don't miss a thing. I want to read exactly what he said, then we'll talk about my thoughts on it. Lumberyard and Star Engine are both forks from exactly the same build of CryEngine. We stopped taking new builds from Crytek towards the end of 2015, so did Amazon. Because of this, the core of the engine that we use is the same one that Amazon used, and the switch was painless. I think it took us a day or so of 2 engineers on the engine team. What runs Star Citizen and Squadron 42 is our heavily modified version of the engine, which we have dubbed Star Engine. Just now, our foundation is Lumberyard, not CryEngine. None of our work was thrown away or modified. We switched the like for like parts of CryEngine from CryEngine to Lumberyard. That sounded kind of funny, but whatever. All of our bespoke work, from 62-bit precision, new rendering and planet tech, item entity 2.0, local physics grids, zone system, object containers, and so on, were unaffected and remain unique to Star Citizen. Going forward, we will utilize the features of Lumberyard that make sense for Star Citizen. We made this choice as Amazon's, and our focus is aligned in building massively online games that utilize the power of cloud computing to deliver a richer online experience that would be possible with an old-fashioned single-server architecture, which is what Cry Network is. Looking at Crytek's roadmap and Amazon's, we determined that Amazon was investing in the areas we were most interested in. They are a massive company that is making serious investments into Lumberyard and AWS to support next generation online gaming. Crytek doesn't have the resources to compete with the level of investment and have never been focused on the network or online aspects of the engine in the way we or Amazon are. Because of this, combined with the fact we weren't taking new builds of CryEngine, we decided that Amazon would be the best partner going forward for the future of Star Citizen. Finally, there were no ulterior motive in the timing of the announcement. The deal wasn't fully finalized until after the release of 2.5, and we agreed with Amazon to announce the switch in partnership upon the release of 2.6, which would be the first release on Lumberyard and AWS. If you have been checking out our schedule updates, you would know that we originally had hoped to release 2.6 at the beginning of December, not Friday the 23rd. I hope this clears up some speculation I have seen. We are very excited to be partnered with Amazon and feel this move is a big win for Star Citizen and by extension everyone that has backed the project. Now I just want to read that and make sure every bit of information was said correctly so everyone knows now that this is a big W. I don't understand how all these websites with the clickbait bullshit and everything and the haters, they haven't read anything or looked into any information, just automatically, oh my god, they scrapped this engine, they're in trouble, you know, the stupid stuff. But when you look deeper into it, this was a win. I didn't even know Amazon hired people on for one of their engines from Crytek around the same time when Star Citizen got people from Crytek, what was that, last year, almost going on 2 years, and now Crytek laid off more people. So you know what that means? There's going to be some more people at Amazon. I'm pretty sure CIG is going to hire some more people, and they're not even using, you know, the CryEngine no more, obviously, because, you know, Crytek is in deep shit right now. As you can see, like he said, Amazon is more established. Amazon, first of all, I want to make some noise for Amazon. They've been doing some baller shit lately. First of all, them buying out Twitch, they blocked out Google with that. Now they're doing this with this game engine, and they're helping out with the Twitch subscribers, and you get the Prime added on to that. Like, Amazon has been on their shit. I mean, they've been rolling with the gamers because they know, you know, that's where it's at. They haven't been fucking around, and Amazon got the money to throw around. So not only, you know, is CIG working on this engine, you got Amazon probably even helping us out. This is a partnership. So we're probably working together back and forth to get the best build of this game, because obviously they're going to want Star Citizen to be the best damn thing out here because it promotes their engine. And if their engine looks good on Star Citizen, other devs are going to see this shit in the network and like, whoa, this is what we can push now? This is what we can do? So moving forward, I don't understand what people are worried about. Like, this is like fucking Avengers and the fucking Justice League combined together kicking ass for online gaming. Because like Chris said, Crytek wasn't, you know, focused on no engine online stuff. I mean, they were doing stuff like, what's the game? Rise, that came out for Xbox One. They're doing stuff like that, even though it was a beautiful game. I mean, that game didn't have any, you know, crazy network stuff that Star Citizen is doing. I haven't seen them do anything special with the Crysis games. So when you look at it, you got a sinking ship and you got a ship that's floating real good with Amazon with all that money, and you got the boat that's sinking, holes all in it, laying people off. So when you look at it, it makes sense. The engine's already modified. We knew about this for a while when they got some of the Crytek guys. We knew that they weren't using the CryEngine builds for a while. Hell, I think there was an interview I'll leave in the description. They had Brian Chambers. I think he said it was like 40 or 50% modified from the original CryEngine. I mean, that's damn near a whole nother engine right now. Like, it's not even CryEngine. Like, they pretty much made it like a Super Saiyan engine. And that's why I try to tell people. Everyone goes like, oh, I wanted Unreal Engine and blah, blah, blah. A game engine is a game engine. It's basically like when you have some Play-Doh or clay, whatever you want to use, you shape up clay to what design you want to make, what art style, whatever the hell you want to make. Or it could be a dog, a car, whatever. These engines are the same way. Now, it may take a little longer than just shaping something up, but you can get through it. You make engines what you want to make it. And I talked to plenty of devs. They was like, yeah, you know, regardless if it was Unreal Engine or this engine, you still gotta take the steps to bend it to what you wanted to do. Even if you make a new engine, they're just building on top of this engine right now, so we're probably actually saving more time using this engine than if we were to go back to make our own engine. So you look at it like that, it's a W. And especially now in the future, like everything, I said this before, when we got Crytek, that was perfect time, and Crytek, some of the Crytek employees, and now I didn't even know Amazon did it at the same time. And now Amazon and CIG are combined, working together. What? This is gonna be smooth sailing. The stars are aligned. It's time to kick ass, and I'm hoping we see some builds and stuff come out faster. That's what I'm worried about. Will builds come out faster now? The patcher, we already see the smooth gameplay coming in now with Star Marine. I feel it. The PTU, it feels better. So this is a W, guys. I don't see the downfall. I would love to see some downfalls, but all I'm seeing is W's over here, and haters are just crying, trying to find something to nitpick at because their game is boring as shit, so they have to find something to hate on. But you guys have a blessed day, and one more thing, Star Citizen for life.